It would be fair to say that life is full of ups and downs. Things can't always go smoothly. There might be moments of difficulty where our plans become affected by outside influences. Sometimes these problems occur just by chance, and sometimes they happen on purpose or intentionally. You might find yourself in a difficult situation that is of no fault of your own. It is at these challenging moments when you might call out for help. You will ask someone for assistance. We can describe these occurrences as a moment of need or a moment of desperation, especially if the problem is a serious one. Of course, for most of the time, these problems can be resolved quickly by the person affected by it. A small challenge or a slight difficulty can be overcome merely by thinking about it for a few moments. Fortunately, for most of the time, these problems can easily be resolved. However, as I have already mentioned, it is possible to find yourself facing a difficult challenge that you cannot handle alone. Sometimes asking for help can be the hardest thing a person ever has to do. It is at moments like this when you realize how important it is to have help at hand. Of course, there is the opposite of asking for help, and that is giving help or offering assistance to someone. You might be called upon to give advice to a friend or a member of your own family on an important issue. Help can come in many different forms. Besides advice, you might be called upon to give physical assistance. You might have to go directly to someone to help them out. We can sometimes describe this situation as an errand of mercy. This particular phrase is normally used when the situation is serious. Perhaps someone is having a medical emergency that they can't take care of by themselves. You might be called upon to give them help and assistance. You will go to their aid as an errand of mercy. There are many ways of describing a problem that we might find ourselves in. You are in trouble. You have a problem. You are in a difficult situation. You are in need of help. You have difficulty doing something. You are in a tight spot. You are in a jam. You are in a sticky situation. You are in a pickle. The person giving help will help out, give a hand, lend a hand, offer assistance. Some types of help are easier to give than others. Maybe a friend wants you to give them a ride into town. If it is convenient, then there is no problem. However, this is not always the case. You might be busy or have other plans at that time. Perhaps someone wants to borrow money from you. This type of request can be awkward, as many people don't like to lend money. In this case, you might have to say, "I'm sorry, but no." So what exactly have we learnt from this subject? First of all, it is equally difficult to ask for help as it is to give it. A moment of desperation might reveal more about someone than any action they have done in the past. In a social situation, giving assistance is still seen as difficult. However, it would be fair to say that the closer the bond between two people, then the more likely it is that help will be asked for and given without question. I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson, and I hope you will join me again for another one. Don't forget to subscribe and follow all of my new lessons as they come. Also, don't forget you can catch me live every Sunday from 2 p.m. UK time.